Wednesday, it's another video. Why do I keep doing that? Really annoying. Thank you for watching all the previous videos. Thank you for your comments. I want to try and squeeze 3 in again today. So we'll go quickly right through the comments about some of the players you suggested, because there's been a bit of a player, what's the word? There's been a lot of interaction, but to do with the players especially. So everyone's worried about my centre back situation, and at the moment I'd be worried too. Taribo West is out for 3 months. Now, somebody said Schoolboy Error putting Taribo West in. This is from Matt Parkinson. Schoolboy Error putting Taribo West in after only just returning from an injury and not fully recovered. Thanks, Matt. Signed Tommy Johnson. He's a cheap option at centre back. Alan Tate, Clark Carlisle. Now Tommy Johnson's already gone. He's gone to Hertha BC. Alan Tate, Man United. He's not that great. I'll come to why in a minute. Clark Carlisle. Surely Clark Carlisle can't be available. Potentially. He's not playing, and he's young. Akinori Nishiwara. I'm so bad with pronouncing names. I think it's because I'm from Yorkshire. Akinori. Oh. So they've only just got him on loan. He's one to watch. He's a striker. Thank you, Matt, for your comments. Although constructive next time, please. Don't just slag me off. Taribo looks like he's carrying an injury. He is. That's from Jack. Daniel Dooley. The commentary speed is so fast it's hard to see the goals. It's got to be fast, otherwise one game would be one episode and we'd be here forever. And I have got a job. This is a job apparently. So I've got to do it quite fast. Tierney LFC, Keegan Parker, Lee Roach and Sean Hankin. Keegan Parker's one to look out for. He's at St Johnstone, only 1.6. We'll get him out of the transfer list, but he's playing, so it's going to be hard to sign someone like that. Especially I ain't got that much money either. Lee Roach, he's alright. Let's put a cheeky offer in for him. And, you know, this 500k needs to go on a centre half. That's what I've decided. That's what I've got in the bank. And I obviously can't sell Weatherall now because of Taribo West's injury. He is horrible. He's really bad. Keep these videos up there, addictive to watch. Would love to see you do one of the updates and the patch on. Well, after this season, I'm going to go to the sea. I might go back a year and try and keep me in the Premier League. I don't know yet. I'll carry this on. Let's see how I do. Any more comments? This is a good one from Peter Thausen Rasmussen. Again, thank you for watching. Kennedy Bakalikaloglu is not a Swedish name. I think I offended him. His family come from Turkey. Bakalikaloglu sounds so good it has to be right. So I must be saying it right, mustn't I? 2 videos a week is a treat. Keep it up. This is from El Malatini. Could be Italian. Tomadeira set pieces 20. Make him free kick taker. He'll score over 10 goals in a year with both scoring and assisting. And someone comments to that saying, make him the penalty taker as well. And he's got to be on long shots and running with ball. So let's just do that now quickly. And I'll tell you where I'm at. Long shots. Yes. Running with ball. He's already on with ball. Free kicks. Tomadeira. Free kicks. Tomadeira. Playmaker for Tomadeira? Yeah, why not? Penalties. Where's penalties? How do I do penalties? Penalty taker. Oh my god, this is a blag. Let's do Tomadeira. Right, so where I'm at the moment is I'm trying to find a centre half to cover Taribo West. Hakim Muljet's come in. He could potentially play centre half. He's alright. So I'm bidding on Clark Carlisle. Frederick Risp is still under offer. I'm hoping to still get him. But he's a bit got dodgy with contracting. Didn't you want a funny contract? Joe Dolan from Millwall, that was suggested by someone. He's a good little player. I put a bid in for him, although I don't know if that'll be accepted. Chris Hope from Gillingham, he's alright, he's pretty steady. Although he's 750k, he's playing, they won't accept that because they've only got around 25k. Richard Montgomery, now this is he'd be a good little backup, defender left centre, because he's actually alright. His defensive stats are good, and he's only 19, and he's only 200k. I've also put some loan offers in for some people. So we'll see how it pans out. I'm away to Stockport in a week, so let's bash out this week, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, that's it, Chris Morgan. I've approached, now you all know Chris Morgan, big rock, he'll be a perfect replacement for Treba West. And he actually turns into a very good player in the game, this Chris Morgan, because he's only 23 in this version. You'll know the old Chris Morgan maybe. So Dindy have accepted, what am I bidding for RISP? If I get RISP and this guy, I'll be happy. Why does everyone want a minimum fee? Does me head in. And I've got Chris Morgan on loan. So I'm going to have plenty of centre-half options here at the end of all this. Oh my god. Also, Stephen Warnock I've got on loan. Potentially. Oh yeah, John Welsh, they rejected the loan offer. He's only 17, they probably want to keep him, keep an eye on him. I'm signing Richard Montgomery. That's good, and I should still have enough money for RISP. No! How that don't work out. The maths ain't right. I had 525k. I said going over 200, that leaves 325k. They've only 95k signing on fee. Oh, for crying out loud! I need to get shut. I need to make some money here. I've got loads of backup now. Blooming heck, I've got them coming out of my ears. Steve Warnock on loan. I think he'll be a very useful loan player actually. He can play right back, he can play defensive midfield, he can play midfield. Whether it be any good or not, I don't know. So Stockport, as you know, they're not a league team anymore. Completely non-league. But they were a Division 1 club back in the day, believe it or not. What league they're playing now? I should really find that out, shouldn't I? They play in the National League North. Yes! He's going back to Notts Forest. I'd love... Oh, I thought he used to play with Notts Forest. Oh, never mind. Oh, they've rejected 140k anyway, so I'm going to need more money for him. I'll get RISP. I'll definitely get RISP off the back of this deal. So a couple of people also asked, they can't believe I'm playing Chiotis over Gary Walsh. Now, I kind of agree with you, but Chiotis is 24, he's not young, he's got better stats than Gary Walsh. Gary Walsh is more than capable backup goalkeeper. He's also dropped in a couple of fives, whereas Chiotis hasn't done that yet. As soon as Chiotis loses form, Walsh will come back in. I've been playing Carboni up front, and he's been doing really well. They didn't do that well last game, so we're going to put Blake back in. And we're going to keep the same team. Bakali Kaloglu's been doing amazing off the bench. The centre-halves... Now, do I bring Chris Morgan in for Bowser? Bowser got a 9 last game. Weatherall only got a 6. But Weatherall's head's been turned by Ipswich. Let's put Morgan on bench. And... we didn't really need Stephen Warnock, did we? Because we've got Cornelissen. I didn't think about that one. Never mind. Number 4, Chris Morgan. Every single time. So yeah, apologies for the speed of it, but it's the only way we're going to hammer through games. Now, if you're trained in Championship Manager, you're able to read this quite easily. And it looks fast. It doesn't look fast to me anymore. Actually, this looks relatively slow. I can pretty much read every line. It's like scan reading. So we just had a chance there, but the Woodthorpe save made the tackle. Mikel Forsell, as if they ever had him on loan. Oh no, they didn't. They just loaned him in this game. Shefty Kuchi. Leslie Sharp signed from me for 6. He's got 7 assists for him. Bloody hell. Lee Sharp's doing alright, isn't he? I'm not going to look where they are in the league because it doesn't help me. Blake with a 6. He knows that Carbone is waiting in the wings. Come on, come on. Chop, chop. Weatherall with a 6 again. This is not conducive. Weatherall. Again? Tomadera. Tomadera. 2 goals in 2 minutes. I always do that. I don't know why I panic make 2 subs when we're winning. Tomadera is just going to be, you know, without Tomadera in this team, we won't be where we are, which is now 2nd in the league. Potential. Whereas Stockport, they're in the relegation zone. Not that much of a good win. Dara Weatherall with a cheeky assist. How did he make that assist? With his head, he must have done. And in a Gaz Wall assist as well. Tomadera man a match. Brilliant. Did he make any runs? More runs? He made 1 run along with Gary Speed. Chiotis with a 9. Just saying. Hashtag. Right, we've got a game in hand over Watford with 7 points behind. That's really good. And we've got a game in hand over Wolves and we're equal on them with a better goal difference. So, looking tasty. Let's try and bash out another 2 goals and try and sign Frederick Risp. So Bowser got a 7. Bowser could end up doing the job for me, you know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. Away to Millwall! 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 Oh, I've got the funds now, so let's get on to Risp. They've got to start offering, accepting around 200k, surely. Who's injured? Oh, did I just touch? Oh, he's out for a week, Kellstrom. I just totally ignored that bit of important information. We've got plenty of midfields on, so it's time for Matt Daddy to have a go. Same team, we all did alright. It's away to Millwall though. Millwall are a tough side. Tim Cahill, keep an eye out for him. Sturridge has been translated, surprise, Steve Claridge has been in so many different clubs. Savarese, he's one to watch out for, and Neil Harris. They score a lot of goals at Millwall. So do I bring Chris Morgan in for Bowser? That is the question to shore it up. He only got a 7. Chris Morgan, you could argue he's just as inexperienced. Who's stronger? I'm bringing Chris Morgan in. I need some strength at back. He's slow though, isn't he? Oh, no, he's alright. Pace 12, that's what I'll do. Back-a-lick-a-log-lo, back-a-lick-a-log-lo, back-a-lick-a-log-lo. There's so many blue teams in the league. Everyone I play seems to be blue. If I had Tim Cahill in this team, I tell you what, if I do get promoted, I'm going to sign Tim Cahill. Tim Cahill. He's the vegetarian version. Oh my god. Oh, I hope they've scored. And who is it? Obviously it's Tim Cahill because I've just been talking about him. It knows. The game knows. Can hear me. Right. Blake off for Carboni. Gary Speed off for Klaus Beck. Welcome to the world of substitutions. Carboni assist. This is a brilliant result. Brilliant result. A brilliant team performance. And it just goes to show you don't need to sign all the Greeks, all the players of the 20s. You can keep a core of a team. You can keep Stuart McCall, Weatherall, Gareth Waller, Roy Blake, and you can still do well. Tom Madeira with another man of the match. And I move, so that was my game in hand, wasn't it? So I'm 3 points clear of Wolves now. I'm 12 points clear of 7th of the playoffs. All is good. West Brom, manager of the month. Somebody's literally just looking at me out the window saying, what is he doing? Everton are reported to him financially. Oh shit. I've got to sell him. This is his time. This is my time to cash in. 5.5 million. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, everyone's just going for my players. Oh, you just got to accept that. If I don't accept it, it'll be unhappy. And he's not playing week in, week out. Or he's scored some crucial goals for me. I've still got options, but also I can sign other players. You've got to accept it, as if they don't want to exchange Francesco Totti. Puh. He's on his way, and another bid flies in for Weatherall. Weatherall got a 9 last game, but I don't need to sell Weatherall. No, I'm not selling Weatherall. I am not selling David Weatherall. And if he's unhappy, then so be it. I could potentially have 8.5 million to spend. Tim Cahill. West Brom at home. West Brom are 5th. Still a very good team at this point. Not a massive squad. Look at that. Rule Fox. Bloody hell, fire. Old Ruley boy. Jason Roberts, now a commentator. Neil Clement, he were a good defender. Matt Tyler, he were a good keeper as well, actually, from Peterborough. Not a massive squad, actually. That is weird. Keeping the same team, potential. Because McCall is tired, so I could do with swapping him for Stephen Warnock. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and there's a few reasons why. Because I need to use Warnock for a start, and it's a home game, and I'm away to Coventry, and that'll be a tough game. Watch Stephen Warnock get a 1 now. Has that ever happened? Has anyone ever got a 1? I don't think I've ever had a player get a 1. Aye! Bob Taylor. What an old school player he is. Jumping 20, strength 20. Trying people in the face 20. You know, the only way we're not going to get a goal in a game like this is if their keeper has an absolute worldie. And he will have a worldie because I name dropped him. Because I name dropped him before the game. That's it. He's a good keeper from Peterborough. Come on. Bloody hell, one of the mothers is getting a 6. Right. McCall's on. And do I bring Carboni on for his swan song? slight battery issue there. The camera went. I had to pause the game, and they scored. And Gary Speed's getting a 5. Not good, this. Absolute bottle job by a lot of my players as it stands. Chiotis with a 5, Cornelissen with a 5. You know, Millwall will come and they've got in our face, and we've probably ended up losing this game unless something amazing comes out. Their keeper's had a pretty amazing game, to be fair. My keeper's had an absolute nightmare. I'm not, you know, I'm a bit pissed off, to be honest with you. Bit pissed off. And to say this is the third of the game, I hate ending on a loss. So how did Tommy Davis still get man of the match? This just shows that there's something wrong with this game. 12 headers, he won one of them, but he still got man of the match. Why? Only made 10 runs with the ball. In fact, probably because he was being so greedy, is the fact we weren't passing and we lost. But, you know, a couple of changes aren't going to be made. Oh, luckily everyone else cocked up as well. Watford and Wolves. They both drew. God, that's lucky for me, innit? Away to Coventry in 4 games. Clear the squad, ring in the changes. First up, Gary Walsh will be back in. And Stuart Warnock's going to get a game at right back. Anybody else? I'm not dropping Gary Speed. No, ain't happening. Still got risk potentially. Carbone is going to go out. Let's have a cheeky look at who's interested on my shortlist. Keegan Parker, Dean Ashton. I could buy Dean Ashton. Can you imagine? Chinisamba. Raymond Calla. I like Raymond Calla. Could I not sign him last time? Why could I not sign him? I could put a bid in for Raymond Calla. Who's interested in real life? Craig Bellamy. Ricardo Gardner, Michael Rippetts, Todorov. Worley. It's a town in Halifax. She could sign Worley. Is what Wortley? Anyway, King Clancy. My options are there. My options are there to sign players once Carbone goes. I need to sit down with my assistant manager, Stuart McCall, and we need to decide what positions he's strengthening. Other than that, thank you for watching and goodbye.